Safety is one of the most important things when owning an e-bike. Compared to a normal bike, e-bikes can accelerate faster and reach higher speeds than your standard pedal bike. They're so fast that they sneak up on you when you're on the receiving end, especially when riding at night. One of my biggest fears is getting hit while riding my e-bike. Paying complete attention to your surroundings is not always possible and doesn't always help. So any extra attention you can attract to yourself is very much needed. And that's where the Arclight Pedals come in. They are so cool at night and really bright. When your pedals are constantly moving, they attract even more attention. Plus they blink and flash, which is a major plus. Do they attract your attention? Alright, these are the Arclight Pedals by Redshift Sports. What they are motion sensitive pedals for your bike that have lights, and they also know the orientation that they're in. So no matter which way you have your pedals twisted, it always lights the front as white and the rear as red. So if you're pedaling, you accidentally hit it like that, it's always going to remember which direction the pedal is in. Now these little lights here are pretty sweet. If you pull them out, they automatically go off, and they're USB, so you just plug this into a USB hub that they provide, and plug that USB hub into another USB outlet, whether that's your computer or a wall outlet. And then you can charge all four at the same time. And then when you're ready to put them back in here, you just stick it back in, and that's pretty much it. These have a few different modes. They have a flashing mode, which you can do on both lights. Then they have a hyper flash. These actually last the longest when it's in this mode, and they catch your attention, especially when you're pedaling. And then you got solid. Now they will automatically turn off if you don't touch them for a while. So if we let them sit here, they should both go off in about 30 seconds or so. There you go. So after 30 seconds they shut off to conserve power, and then if you get on the bike, any motion that it senses, it automatically turns the pedals on. And it'll continue to do that, and they'll go off automatically if you walk away from the bike. So that's a nice feature. And if you're pedaling, as long as the pedals are moving, the lights will stay on. Now this gives you 360 degree visibility. So all the way around your bike you have 360 visibility, because the lights are lit up on the outside and on the sides, on both sides of the bike. Now they also make a light that uses these lights that attach to your bike, so you can have one for the front or the back, and whichever direction you have it in, it will automatically know what light to light up. So real quick, here's the light module that clips onto your bike. It uses rubber bands, and there's also other mounting features, but you just put that on the front or the back, and depending on what color you want it, you switch the orientation, and it just clips in here. So if you have it on the back, you'll want it in this orientation. If you have it in the front, you want it on this orientation. So whichever way you have it rotated is what way you're going to have it pointed on your bike. So this way is front, and that way is rear. Now that kit comes with one light and one housing, and the lights are the exact same as these. Now in the package you get a set of 2 pedals. Now both pedals combined weigh 610 grams. So they're actually pretty heavy duty. They're metal, and they're pretty solid metal. Now these lights are plastic to save a little weight, but the whole housing for the lights are metal, your pedals. The single light module weighs less than 30 grams. Now on the Eco Flash, which is this one, this will last 36 hours plus total. On the normal flash, which is this one, it will last 11 hours. And if you have them on solid, it will last 3 hours. So if you want to have one flashing and the other one solid, you can do that. If you want to have one hyper flashing and the other one solid, you can do that. If you want one regular flashing and one hyper flashing, you can do that. Or you can do them both the same. And that operates the same on both sides of the bike. Now it takes 2 hours to fully charge these with the included USB hub. So as long as you're plugged into a USB 3 port or into the wall outlet, you should be good, and you should get full charge within about 2 hours. Now this fits most bikes with a 9/16 pedal thread, so that's almost every bike. It works on e-bikes or non-e-bikes, regular bikes. And to install them, you use a standard pedal wrench or a 6mm hex in the back. It takes 5 minutes or less to install these. Very simple. And as you can see, we're sitting here not touching them, and they went off. Now when you ride around, of course you'll see some of that footage in this video. It does attract a lot of attention, especially with my blue lights in the wheels. It looks red, white, and blue. It looks really sweet at night. And it's right around 4th of July, so we're getting close. Now the Arclight pedals are $139.99, and that includes the hub and 2 pedals and 4 light modules. I am giving a set of these away in this video, so if you are interested in these, make sure you go down to the link in the description. It will take you to a sign-up form on Redshift's website, and you just enter in your information, and whoever is the winner will be contacted via email. So you will have to provide your email address. They do add you to their newsletter, but they do not email very often, so not a big deal. Okay, so they go in standby mode, which is what this is right here, where they're completely off, but they're ready to be activated. So as long as they sense motion, they'll turn on. Now they'll go back off in 30 seconds. Now if they are sitting still for 150 seconds, it'll go into a mode called sleep mode, and basically it shuts the lights off, and it will need heavier motion for them to activate. Now if they're shut off for a 24-hour period and they don't sense any motion whatsoever, they will completely shut off, and you will have to reactivate them by hitting this button. Pretty simple. Now you can hit this button with your foot too, which is kind of cool, or you can just reach down here and hit these buttons on each side to activate them, whichever is easier for you. And just to remove the light module, I already showed you this, but just so I can demonstrate a little better, you just basically, they're magnetized in, you pull them out, and then they just slide right back in, and they're magnetized back in. Now it's a pretty strong magnet, so these won't come flying out when you're riding, and they are compatible with the Arclight light module. So if you get one of those, any of these will fit in that or the pedals, so you can swap them out. And that's pretty much it. So if you're interested in the Arclight pedals, click the link down in the description to sign up to enter the giveaway. And if you want to purchase them and not wait for the giveaway, you can click on the store link down at the bottom. It is a referral link, and I will make a little bit of commission if you purchase a set of these off of my link. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and let me know in the comment section what you think about these Arclight pedals. I think they're pretty sweet.